Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn daily energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not, as that may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get our animal oracle cards, and we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with today, what you may need to look at today, and possible future energies coming in for you. All right, Capricorn. Okay, that's a whole stack, so we're not going to take that. What is Capricorn struggling with today? Possibly struggling with today. Think on your feet. What does Capricorn need to look at today? Surrender now. Future energies for Capricorn. Take time out. Bottom of the deck, overall energy for the day. Time to let go. All right. I feel like you're struggling with coming up with answers to a situation. I feel like there is a situation that you keep trying to figure out, that you keep trying to find an answer to, but I almost feel like it's, you know, that saying, it beating a dead horse, which is kind of a morbid saying, but like you keep trying to make something work that's not going to work. And I feel like you have to look at surrendering now, that maybe this is something that you need to give up. Maybe this is something that you need to walk away from. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to walk away from it permanently. It could just be sometimes when we take a break from something and we walk away and we let it go, then we can see clearer and we can find out the solutions to it. Or we're like, oh, you know what? I just feel so much better because I let that go and I don't have all of that weight on my back. It could be, like I was saying, taking that time out to just give this situation a break, because sometimes when we overthink it, we're not going to be able to find our answers or the solution on what needs to be done. All right, so let's get some tarot, see what else is going on here. What else do we have for Capricorn? What else is Capricorn? Let's see, there we go. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, struggling with the High Priestess, and struggling with the Knight of Wands. What you need to look at is the Sun. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Swords. Future energies, we have the Seven of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, and we have the Knight of Cups. I'm feeling like one more. Oh, that's why, because we have the Nine of Cups. Overall energy, we have the reversed Magician. So you're feeling powerless. You're feeling powerless because about this situation, and I feel like that is where the frustration is coming from. You're feeling powerless. You feel like things are out of control. You're feeling like you don't really know which direction to go in. Struggling with listening to your inner voice. I feel that there's sort of this nagging feeling that's inside of you that is trying to come out and trying to tell you something, but I feel like you're just not listening to it. I feel like you're stuck. I feel that when I saw this volcano here, that's kind of the energy that you're in. Red, hot, fiery, angry, frustrated, and it's almost like you keep putting yourself in that energy, like you keep putting yourself in that situation, like you keep putting yourself in that energy. And it's almost like sometimes we're so used to doing that and putting ourselves in that energy that we don't even realize that we're doing it. So I feel like it's the surrender now is realizing, okay, why am I keep putting myself in this energy and this frustration? Why am I putting myself in that? focusing on the positive, focusing on the sun, focusing on moving forward, focusing to calmer waters. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, that you don't want this to become long term, right? You're like, well, how do I change things around? How do I flip things around? How do I get past this? I'm ready to move past this. I don't want to be stuck in this energy. This isn't something that I want to make long term. What are those things that I need to look at that I'm doing to myself and putting myself in this energy, right? Do I keep thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it, but I'm not, do I keep processing it? Do I keep running this through my mind, but I'm not finding any answers? So I need to step away. Future energies, we have take time out. We have the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, right? Making those decisions that are best for you. That's what I was saying, realizing that energy that you're putting yourself into. Exhausted. I feel definitely this exhausted energy. But then we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Cups. So I feel like all of a sudden when you let that go, I almost feel like you feel so much better and you feel lighter because you're not carrying this frustration around with you. If you keep replaying something in your mind, what is that? And why do you keep replaying it? And what is it that you need to move on? How do you move on from it? Because I feel like it's exhausting you, and it could be, you know, putting you in a bad mood or making you angry, and being frustrated with every little thing grates on your nerves. You know, sometimes when we get so irritated with things, it's like every little thing grates on your nerves, you know, and it just heightens this volcano energy here. All right, so let's grab these again. I feel topsy-turvy. I feel like that's kind of what's going on here, especially with the Magician coming out reversed, because he also has the infinity sign, and that is individual empowerment and everlasting love. But I feel like with it being upside down, it's like you're not feeling power. You're not feeling like you're in power. You're not feeling like you're in control. You're feeling like everything is topsy-turvy and everything is upside down. And with the groundhog spirit, time to let go. It's like, okay, is this something that I need to let go of temporarily or long term? I mean, that's a choice that you have to make. That's something that you have to decide. All right, we have, you're stuck in this Nine of Swords. You're worrying about something that you can't control. You're worrying about something that you can't change. There's something that, I just feel like there's something that keeps going around and around and around in your head. We have the Six of Swords again. We have the Six of Swords again. I feel like you're kind of you're still stuck in this. You're not able to move forward. You can't seem to get past it. You're holding yourself back. You have to look at that energy that you're bringing around for yourself. That's what you need to do, and you need to bust free from that. To feel more grounded. I feel like you don't feel grounded. I feel like you feel like everything's sort of all over the place. Opening your eyes to what are you surrounding yourself? What is making you feel this way? Is it someone? Is it a situation? Is it things that are triggering you? If there are things that are triggering you, what are those things? Take a look at those. Is there your inner voice trying to tell you something, but you're not listening to it? And if you're not listening to it, why are you not listening to it? You have to realize, how do I feel emotionally better? How do I feel better? We have the Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, new starts, physical activity. Pentacles also represent physical activity. So sometimes if we just stretch it out, if we go to the gym, if we go for a walk, if we just do something where we can get that pent-up energy out, that will feel better. We have the Lovers. I feel like that's the relationship that you have with yourself, because you're able to see, okay, sometimes we're our own worst enemy, and we keep ourselves in this energy and these feelings that are really holding ourselves back, and we have to realize, what are those things that you can change, right? What are those things that you can change to make yourself feel better? What makes you feel better? What helps you to feel better? What do you have to let go of? Devil card, there you are. Capricorn card, the devil, there's some sort of toxic energy. There's either triggers or a person or a situation or something that you keep trying to find an answer with within your mind that keeps going around in your head, that you're not able to find that answer, and it's holding you back. It's holding you back. It's holding you back from this Sun card. It's holding you back from moving forward. You're frustrated about something. Sometimes we don't even realizing that our thought process is really holding us back. But we have to take a look at it. We have to be willing to take a look at it. We have to see, what is that? What am I stressed about? What am I anxious about? What am I worried about? If I think that something's going to happen, what is it? What do I think is going to happen to me, right? What do I think is, what is the worst thing that could happen? You know, what am I in fear of? Setting yourself free here, setting yourself free from these gates, right? And holding yourself back, setting yourself free from this Eight of Swords. All right, so let's grab Whispers of Healing. Flow. Let it flow. There's definitely like a beaver dam here that's blocking you. It's time to let things flow. And then we have hidden blessings. Hidden blessings, right? I feel like you'll be surprised once you let things flow and you let things go. I feel like there's going to be some hidden blessings for you and some surprises for you. And I feel like that surprise was that Nine of Cups, because I kind of felt one more card and I was like, okay, because I was going to stop here, but I was like, oh, and then when I flipped that card over, it was like a hidden blessing. It was a surprise, because we had the Nine of Cups. And that could just be that emotional happiness feelings that you have, because you're like, wow, feeling really heavy and volcano over here, and over here we have the Nine of Cups. Just something to think about, right? Definitely with this Nine of Swords, you're worrying about something. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.